We're gonna go west. We're gonna follow the tracks.
And we're gonna be okay. All right? We're gonna be okay.
The Handmaid's Tale is a show that deals in iconography. The way that those images tell the story, I think, is one of the trademarks of The Handmaid's Tale.
You are the sacred vessels of the Lord.
The promises that we've set up for the past 3 years, and now we're actually finally able to follow through on those stories and follow through with the scale and scope that we've managed to set up.
Run!
The visual changes of season 4 have been quite immense. The look of Gilead is very composed frames, whereas Canada is a bit freer, it's a bit more handheld. What is tricky for season 4 is that these two worlds are now colliding.
We were spread out all around Toronto in sometimes quite distant areas. Every episode was a new adventure.
So Lizzie's makeup in Gilead was very distressed, very pale. And then when she got to Toronto, she has more of a realistic makeup, but not too much because she hasn't been there long enough.
So I had the crazy opportunity to direct the show. And so I got to kind of flex a different muscle. I was also really excited about it because they're so different. 3 is almost like a standalone episode. It has a location that is new, and we're primarily in that location of the ICE compound. 8 and 9 is like true Handmaid's Tale. I need your help. It's about getting Hannah.
The design behind the market that June is thrust into, basically, is intended to contrast completely with the store that she was in Gilead. The more colorful and the more luscious and the stocked shelves is almost like a shock to her visually. It's like an explosion to her senses.
You good?
Yeah, good.
My role as composer for Handmaid's Tale is staying out of the way. The show creates a lot of space for the actors and for the story to develop and breathe. My greatest challenge is to add music in that space without taking up any space.
The editing aesthetic of The Handmaid's Tale has really developed and changed over the course of the 4 seasons, and continues to do so now that June is in Canada.
Nothing is cut and dry. Everything is a complicated feeling. That's where the editing comes in, and we try to navigate that for our viewers.
What it meant was that we could sort through all these ideas, because out of those then becomes something incredible, these real gems.
I think that the fans have been waiting now so long, and I hope they're really happy.
One of the most extraordinary things about working on the show is that we have developed a trust in one another as collaborators.
We all work really well together. We have similar sensibilities, and we love bouncing ideas off of each other.
That forward thrust for these characters, that the journey has such a drive to it. We love the dynamic, the power, the motion of this year. And we want that journey to continue. We want that momentum to continue.
Carrying on in the tradition of what Margaret Atwood started with the book, whether it's difficult to watch or not, we don't do anything that isn't real.
In a lot of ways, this season is about payoffs. We've built up a lot of interesting things. I've been thinking maybe it's time to move ahead without as much hesitation. I hope we did that this year on Handmaid's Tale.
June?